China's Shang dynasty, Un dynasty, fell and the Zhou dynasty, which lived in the western part of China, became the reign. Gojoseon was established by refugee, Jia, who escaped from the destructed Un dynasty. Later, the Han dynasty was rising, therefore Gosogen united with the Huns, and took control of the trade route by shaking off the Han dynasty. Gojoseon was hit by Buster Call due to the conquest of Han Muye, and disappeared. Nakrang Dibangun was established. Origins of the Three Kingdoms. Mahan, indigenous people of the Korean peninsula, Dongyi people. When the Qin dynasty brought the Huns and the Qin slaves to work on the Great Wall, the leaders of the Huns opened the door of the Great Escape, and they ran into Mahan. The king of Mahan took the land of Jinhan and laid the ground for the Huns to live in. By Han native Korean people who traveled to and from the Japanese islands, later forming a united state like Germany and Austria. Three Kingdoms. Kukuyo Tumong, a native of Baiyo Kingdom, founded the Han dynasties Hensagan, including Nakrang and Dibang, long-term war, and their descendants recaptured it. The romance story of Prince Hodong of Kukuyo and Princess Nakrang, daughter of Prince Choiri of Nakrang, is famous. Choiri's daughter made a great contribution to the fall of Nakrang Gun by tearing up the automated alarm clock Jamyang Go. Baekje. Likewise, the kingdom established by Baiyo, Japan, is a united Austrian kingdom, so the royal family married each other politically, and their bloodline was mixed. Later, it became the same united nation. Baekje's aristocracy is also a government official in Japan, and a government official in Japan and a government official in Baekje. Silla. A country founded by the Huns, led by To Kim Aljur, who became an empress after contributing to the reign of King Muye of the Han dynasty. A country where the three elders of Kim, Sok, and Park grew up gathering and eating the throne. It is possible to assume that even though they fought a party war, they also formed marriage and relatives with the Tang dynasty. In the case of unified Silla, it was an international city during the ancient times, so many Arabs, Persians, and Chinese people came over and settled down. Koryo. Wang Jian, a former dragon wizard from China, ousted Silla monk Young Yi and ascended the throne. Detailed, the Goryeo kings were from the dragon and were of Chinese descent, so they welcomed one people who were blind in the Tang dynasty. When the Tang dynasty was destroyed by the rebellion of Anekson, a Sogt tribe, many Tang nobles also fled to Korea. After the fall of the Song dynasty, Goryeo was a secret sacred place where Chinese nobles lived in hiding. Joseon. Yi Songgi of the Huns conquered and drove away the Wangs through the Uwado Hoi Gun. Some of the Wangs changed their last name to Nei and fled to the Japanese archipelago. Far from the Wangs, the private Wangs changed their surnames to make ends meet. Li Songgi was also not against to China, but he definitely hit local ethnic groups from China. Japanese colonial period. Japan, which remembered Baekje and Gaia as the history of being taken away, fought against the Qing dynasty while grinding them. Successfully defeated the Qing dynasty KO and subjugated to the Korean peninsula, construction of a Han village. Li's royal family, who are the same Huns, has the ambition to establish a co-prosperity sphere in East Asia. But Japan was so greedy that Japan was held back by all the countries around the world and its ambition ended. The Jews pushed Japan hard to keep Russia in check until captured Joseon. However, greed never ends. Beyond Joseon, Southeast Asia, Indonesia, and Australia, Japan entered it. To sum up the history of the Korean peninsula, it was a structure in which China and Japan were doing tug-of-war in Korea.